Hello, this is a quick tutorial on the installation of Kc7 7.0 and SQL Server on a main or server computer. First thing we're going to do is head to the Support Center and download the full install and the latest update. Simply log into the Support Center with your support credentials. If you don't know those, you can contact us and we can certainly provide those to you. Once you are logged into the Support Center, on the left-hand side under the Download Center, click on Full Installations. And then choose the Kc7 download. And because I'm using Internet Explorer, it asks me if I want to run or save, and I'm going to save it. And we'll let that download. Okay, and once the full installation download completes, we're going to download the latest update as well. So again, on the left-hand side, under Download Center, click on Updates, and choose the latest Kc7 update. And again, I'm going to click Save and let this download. Alright, and with both downloads complete, you can see that they're both located in my Downloads folder. And the first thing we're going to do is run the Kc7 setup, which is the full installation of the software. I recommend using a right click and run as administrator. Okay, we're going to click Next, accept the terms, Next again. You always want to install to C/Kc7, so we're going to click Next and Install. So now it's going to run through and install the software. It should only take a few seconds. Okay, now we click Finish. And now we're going to run the latest update. So we're going to double click on Kc7-702B. And the Kc7 updates are much simpler than they used to be. You just have to click Next, and it's automatically going to locate the setup and install it for you. So we'll click Finish and close out of Downloads. So now you can see we have the desktop shortcuts for the software and for the backup utility. Alright, and now because Kc7 runs on SQL Server, we need to install Microsoft SQL Server. And the great part about this is Kc7 7 has a setup wizard that will actually do this install for you. So all we need to do now is launch the Kc7 software. So I'm going to go ahead and double click the desktop icon. And this is going to launch the Kc7 Configuration Wizard. Okay, we're going to click Next. And now, as I mentioned in the beginning, this is a server or main computer install. So I'm going to choose the first option and click Next. And right now what it's doing is it's going through and detecting any previous SQL installs. So if you're already running SQL Server, it will find that and it'll give you two options. You can use your currently installed and running SQL Server, or you can download a new instance specifically for Kc7. Because we don't already have one on this machine, it doesn't show us that option. So we're just going to go ahead and click download and install. Now what this is going to do is download the SQL Server 2014 Express setup files, and once the download finishes, it's going to start doing the install. Depending on your internet speed, the download of the software could be anywhere from a few seconds to 10 or 15 minutes or more. And then depending on your computer's resources and speed, the install could be anywhere from 5 minutes to 10, 15, 20 minutes or more. So you just need to be patient. All right, and we're going to go ahead and let this run, and we'll come back to this once it's installed. All right, and the install of SQL Server has completed. You can see here it shows 100% complete. And the nice thing about this is in previous versions of KC, you now have to go configure the wkennel.ini file to point to SQL Server. This actually does all that for you. So once we click finish, it's actually going to open up the software with a demo database. During the install of SQL Server, at the very last step, it restores a demo database for you. So now you can fill out this information and test, demo the software. If you have a Kc7 database already, you can restore it and continue using the software. Or if you're going to upgrade from a previous version to Kc7, you can go ahead and do the upgrade now as well. If you are going to set up workstations that connect to this main computer, it's best to go in after this finishes and set the permissions on the Kc7 folder. And that's as simple as opening up computer, going into your C drive, right-clicking on Kc7 and choosing Properties, Sharing, and we're just going to share this folder. And you do want to share with everyone, so we'll choose everyone from the list. Click Add, and change the permission level to Read and Write. Click Share, and done. So now you've shared out this folder. If you need to set up any workstations, you'll now be able to map your drives directly to this Kc7 folder. If you are using this for demo purposes, you can go ahead and fill out this information here. You can obviously fill all of it out. I'm just going to choose these settings for now. Make sure you read each screen. This is where you can select your version that you want to demo. So I'm going to go ahead and choose all the modules. And click OK. And now we have a 30-day trial. This is a full access trial. You can go ahead and use all the features of the software for 30 days. And that's going to conclude the instructions on installing Kc7 and SQL Server. And if you have any questions, please give us a call. Thank you.